Hey mate, can you hear me? I'm trying to remember which way this microphone is so you actually hear me. So let me know if you can hear me. And if you can, do you know of the exploit in this game? Or would you like me to show you it? Yes? Would you like me to show you the exploit you can use? I can do it before I do this next task. Have you heard of the exploit of how to get goods from one map, one region, to a completely different region? Let me know quickly, Phil, and I'll show you it now. It's quite clever. Do tell. Okay, what you do? First of all, we need some goods. So we get a truck. For this, we'll go down here and grab some fuel on the truck. So this is a really good exploit if you need to get certain items for a certain map and you can't get to them easily. Now you know what it's like when it's only limited. This is how you can do it. Fill the truck up and you drive it back to the garage. And we've tested it and it works. So I'll show you how this works. So you can do this with any cargo. You have it fixed to your truck. So we just have to drive this back to the garage. Yeah, it's sneaky, but it works. So I'll show you how to do it. So I do need to get a truck over here from the other map, so it works for that. This way. I know. I only found it, and there's supposed to be a new update coming out. But I don't know how long this exploit's been. It might have been here for a long time, so I saw this guy mention it, so I've tried it, and it actually works. So of course, it can be any goods. You just have. So if you know somewhere where you've got a garage that's close to a warehouse, and you can get basically most of the stuff you need, this is really extremely handy. So first of all, we take this into the garage, because if you actually go in the garage, see, the goods are still on the back of the truck. But notice all these, see, these. So what you do is you go to this, put a vehicle. Go to the next one. Just any vehicle, doesn't matter what it is. Go to this one, fill it up. Go to the next one, fill it up. Go to the next one. Okay, now we're all full. See, all the bays are full. That truck has got goods on it. So I need to get another truck from over here anyway, so I'll do this. So you go to the truck that you want. I want this truck. So you have to have another vehicle on the map. So as long as you got and enough to fill up your garage. What happens is, attach. I recover this truck. What happens when you recover? The vehicle that you recover when it's full takes over number 1 bay. So number 1 bay is taken over by that. Now in truck storage, we have the truck with the goods on it. So all I need to do now is go to, back to the original garage here. I've gone back to the original garage. It's empty. We go and get in our truck. We drive it out. And what do you know? We now have moved goods to a completely new area. How handy is that going to be for certain tasks? Now, of course, if I go back in here, put back in storage. See? If I put back in storage now, we lose our cargo. It's now gone. But we've seen that it works. How handy is that? Of course, we don't need to use that now, so let's put all our trucks back in the storage. But how handy is that? I need to use a crane for this next one. How awesome is that? Now, I don't know how long the exploit's going to be there for. It may get fixed in the next update, who knows. So, if you need to get anything done, make most of it. Can I, any new engines up in this thing yet? Oh, I really want to put that one in. There's talk of a new update and a big truck that's even bigger than that. It's one of the famous ones from a previous one of the Snowrunner ones. That's not one of the ones from Mud Runner. It's one of the big ones. So, but it won't be free. It's going to be paid DLC. But if it's actually a useful truck, and it's $5, it'll be worth. But the update, there's an update coming out which is going to also enable cross-platform saves. So basically, you create. I want the wrong map. I want apparently if you start an account, they're going to have a kind of account thing you can do. You do that, and then you can so I can literally move this save over to my PC version and play on the PC. Or the Xbox. So you're able to cross-platform and some other little bug fixes apparently. Let's just hope one of those bug fixes isn't removing that exploit. I don't know when the update's due. But yeah, how handy is that? Now I didn't know if it was legit when I saw this video on it, so we tried it. I think Andy and Lebelic were here. Again, I don't know where Lebelic is. I've messaged him on Discord to see if he's okay, because I haven't heard from Lebelic for a while now. I'm just a little bit worried. It's not like him to be... You know he loves coming to my streams. So I'm just putting a box of chocolate... Oh no, a block of chocolate in my mouth. Just chocolate. So I've messaged the barricades to see if he's okay. It's unlike him to be away from so many streams and not talking on Discord and all that. It's not like him. Usually every morning he comes on Discord to say hi to everyone. Something wrong here. I'm driving at night time. Thanks for sticking around tonight, and I'm glad I stayed streaming. As I said, I was going to give up after that one race, but I think VR Hot Laps came just in time. I realised after that, man, I started my stream earlier than normal, so I should hang around a bit longer. And I'm glad I did, because we had a good night. I think it was a fun stream tonight. I wanted to rage quit out of a couple of those races. I really wanted to get angry. Got a little bit angry and I shouldn't have brake tested that guy. Even though he was a dirty, dirty driver. We had quite a few dirty drivers tonight. But we survived and we had a good stream. So thank you, Phil, for hanging around. Appreciate it, buddy. So about if you could hear that for the thing, I need a bit of chocolate in me, a bit of sugar. Need a bit of sugar, boy. You know what? The last month since I've gone onto this U-Foods stuff being delivered home, I've lost 10 kilograms. 10 kilograms just by eating more healthy. And it's actually quite nice food. I need to transport this garbage, literally. So let's get this thing ready. Chuck the engine off. Jump into Dairy Longhorn. Yeah, still got more to go, but it's actually good. I can see my willy again without having to breathe in. It's always good when you can see your willy again when you don't have to breathe in. Nothing beats that. Shit! Oh fuck! How the hell did I do that? Now I'm gonna... I don't know, it's easier way stuff this way. I need to recover this thing anyway. I hate driving a damaged truck. Jim, hey, we're guys. We don't have filters. That was my punishment for being too open, huh? Damaged my truck. I don't like driving my truck damaged. And did you also notice on the fire truck, it does actually have an optional roof rack. Normally the roof rack's one of the options where you choose other aspects of the back of the truck. But for the Longhorn, it was actually underneath cosmetics, the same area where you get the bull bars and stuff like that. They changed it. It used to be the extra fuel tanks and stuff like that were down the bottom there where you can choose attachments for the truck. Now, but for that truck, that new one, the fire engine one, you can we haven't had forward drive. You can actually upgrade it, so that's handy too, isn't it? So if you can, I always put those on the trucks because it gives you more distance, better repair points. We're gonna have to use a bit of this. I think we're gonna both need each other help. We will have to do a stream together on that snow one to try and unlock that truck. We need to try and unlock that truck together. On both us, I'd have to come to your game and you'd have to come to my game, and we help each other unlock that bloody that truck. You know the truck I'm talking about. The beast. The beast from Snowy Hill. I think that's the one. That's the map, isn't it? And by the way, the fire engine is very handy on that. You know the fire engine truck, the other truck I just drove for the crane. That's very handy. I've managed to get to it. As I said, I've actually got to it on the PC version of this. I've actually got to that truck. I just have no friggin' idea how we're going to get it out of where it is. I'll do a small I'll do a small video of it where it is and show you. I'll do it unless it's. I'll link it to you on Discord sometime. But it is a bitch where it is. I do not know how the hell we're going to get it out of there. I would say it would have to be the hardest mission in this game. That map is number one. The hardest map. Let's not hit the fire. Let's not hit the fire containers and blow up. Okay, let's see if I can reverse this. If I get the right angle, get off that bloody. Get off that. I fucking hate it when it does that. Start her up. Train mode. Let's do this one on the side first. The little one that's on the truck was going to be too big for this, too heavy, too weak, should I say. You needed the big crane. Nice and slow, nice and slow. I like trying to get it as accurate as I can sometimes. But you're the same, Phil. It kind of feels good when you get it down on it. That's close enough. Get on the truck. Good, that one loads. Again, because we still need to get on the other one. At least the crane controls works well. It's just that bloody forklift and that stupid ass fucking tractor thing when you have to pick up the hay bales. The tractor for the hay bales is not much better, believe me. Okay, so where the hell do we need to take this? To there. Now, I do not want to take this truck along this way because there's too many angles that it's going to topple the truck over. So I'm thinking this way would actually be better. So we'll have to go back. We will have to go back down that way. But I'd rather go the longer way and get there, because this way's got a whole lot of angles that's just going to tip you over. So that's the plan. Let's execute it. Well, that's a good sign, it didn't fall over. Exactly. It's all about fun, isn't it? What's everyone looking for? A message? No. Hey Phil, this is the garbage task. Get it? It's a garbage task. I'm funny. What do you think of this charity thing I'm looking at doing? It's only us at the moment and no one really watches it. Because let's just say I may have lined up someone extremely big in the, and I mean extremely big in the GT7 streaming community to get involved in the idea. Desi Stick's interested in getting, which is great. I want to get the smaller streamers involved because this could turn out to be really big for them. But who do you think would be the ultimate person to get involved in this charity event? Someone who could call in. That could really give the whole charity idea a massive boost. Who do you think could be the ultimate again? No, and no, not Rory or Key. I'm talking bigger than them. Bigger. Could be, you could almost class as, I can't say it, you need to guess who it is. The largest ever, the largest YouTube streamer and video producing person that does GT7. No, not the GOAT. Probably bigger than the GOAT. He's a really super driver. Yep, that's the one. I've actually already had some emails back and forth between me and him. The one and only. He's the reason why I started streaming GT Sport and then GT7. He's the main reason. Is that who you meant? Is that who the GOAT is it? No, okay. I didn't know. I never knew him as the GOAT. But imagine getting him on board. Because remember, he's actually done a charity event himself. Using the Nürburgring, ironically, as well. But I told him about Lebelic and stuff like that. He was really interested. Very interested. And he might even give Lebelic a visit. That would be amazing to get. But no, it's not just that. If you know this person we're talking about has some contacts with a certain F1 driver, he's obviously said no promises about anything. We're in very early stages discussing. Imagine if we get a certain F1 driver who's quite well known for doing sim racings and has got links to said person. We might even be able to talk him into getting involved in some way. But again, very early, so it's still wait to see. I've already got Pagan interested, and they might even actually offer some like a prize to the highest person who does the biggest donation. So I've got them looking into it, but I don't want to do it until I think it's going to be getting the right traction. If it's just me, won't be worth doing. We're not going to get much. It's my idea, and I'm the one that actually be doing the actual thing. Yes, but if we can get others involved to come and join, that like Super might only just do a cameo and just visit, but just getting someone of his stature just to visit, even if it's like for a little bit, would be huge. Probably give me a bit of a sub boost actually. Being a bit kind of selfish there. I guess I am. Okay. The main reason is to get, as I've been talking about, Lelic already knows, I've been talking about this with Lebelic. Apart from that maybe visit bit, I haven't told him that bit. But the point of this is to get more awareness about cerebral palsy. Lebelic's, there's going to be some stuff there about Lebelic, and to show what he does and how he drives, and kind of he wants to kind of he really would like to encourage others that love cars and motorsport. I saw a video of a guy that he can't do anything but his mouth. He was playing Fortnite with his mouth and his head. Fortnite. And I will want people to come and join me on the track and stuff like that. My aim is basically to get in the combi van, so fuel usage will be off and everything, and tyre wear off, and I'm just going to keep going around Nürburgring, just keep driving around Nürburgring. But I will need help with people, and I'm sure Andy was going to help. He's brilliant. You and that in chat and working out donations and just stuff like that. And I want to get other people like Desi Stick involved, where they if they can all come and join and be streaming themselves as well. So great exposure for them. Using a game to help get as I said, it's to show people it's not just to try and get money towards the charities. Not about that, it's about also getting exposure. God, I don't like this bit. Getting slow. It's about getting exposure and awareness about cerebral palsy. And what we can all do. That was a bit sketchy. To help people with it and show that they can do things like drive, like what Lebelic does. Lebelic's very open about his condition, so he's happy about me talking about it. I always check with him first. You sure that I'm okay talking about it, and he loves the idea. It's just a pity that he's in a different country, because I would really love to put together a video to use during the stream, to play during the stream, of an interview with Lebelic, to show him driving, to show people what he does. I might be able to get someone to help with some video of that I can put together for it. I don't know. Maybe someone over there who doesn't live too far from Lebelic might be able to help me out with that. I need to be able to have the right camera gear. There's someone I know that might be able to help me, and and he's a professional videographer, but I did talk with him a bit. So I might talk to him. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this guy. Because I'm a keen video. I don't just do racing and stuff like that. I'm a keen at video editing, doing videos and stuff like that on my tech channel, Aussie Tech. That's the whole point about Aussie Tech. And there's this guy that I talked to who's in England. He might. I haven't approached him yet, but I think he might be able to help. And his name is Philip Bloom. I think it's Bloom. And I've talked to him a lot. He's actually helped me out with a couple of things in the past. So I'm thinking maybe he might be able to help me do the video to play. He can do some incredible stuff. And I might be able to get him to help me to do this mini kind of documentary about Lebelek. So that's how big, this is the big thing I want to try and organise. So it could still be months away before I actually do it. I do not want to do this half-assed. I want to do this full on. And yeah, look, part of me, it'd be great for my channel. It will help promote my channel and stuff like that. So look, I'm not going to hide the fact that yes, this could be pretty big for my channel. But that's not the main reason why I want to do it. I want to mainly do it because I want to help others, and this could be a way to really, one, help bring the sim racing community together. We looked at Desi Stick, he got really interested in it tonight. That's the kind of thing I want to do. I want us smaller streamers to band together to help each other. To get awareness about cerebral palsy. I don't think a lot of us really know so much about it. And of course, to raise money to help those like Lebelek who just, showing what Lebelek can do might be able to entice others to want to do that themselves, but they can't afford it. So charity might be able to help them do it, and I think it's great for them mentally. Lebelek has told me that this racing that he does and everything like that, it helps him. We might need to send a fuel truck to boost my fuel. I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the destination. We should get through this section. So it's about exposure, it's about awareness, it's about getting some money towards a charity. I'm in Australia, so the idea is to do two charities, one autism in Australia and autism in cerebral palsy in so Australian charity. If it's a world charity, it's even better if they're kind of like in both state countries, but I would have to figure out how to work that out. I'm talking to some Aussie smaller streamers which we might be able to help with the Aussie side of things, so we might have two charity links, those for Europe, for UK, and another one for Australians to donate at their location. So that's just some of the ideas, a lot of logistics involved in it. I really would like to get this interview done with Lebelek. And everyone that gets involved, it's going to help us all. And I think it will help the racing community get together and work as one. Even the idiots that we don't like, that drive dirty and do stupid things, they're still part of this community. of people who love racing. You just can't afford to do it in real life. As I said, I had an ability to do it in real life. I got told by an Australian racing legend called Peter Brock that I had a rare racing talent. But my father wasn't one to. Oh, he had the money, but he thought you had to get a normal job, normal 9-to-5 job, stuff like that. You can't make a career out of racing. So sadly, I never got to pursue that. And believe me, I'm much faster in a real car. You put me in a go-kart and I run rings about just about everybody else on that track in real life. Sim racing is very different to the real thing. It helps you for sure. But if you put me in a real car and I run rings around just about anybody I've ever come across. They used to call me, I used to work at this go-kart track, where they hired out proper 2-stroke go-karts. And they used to call me that go-kart track the kart breaker. And that's not because I broke the karts I was driving. I broke the karts that were following me. Because there was this chicane they had there. And I was so friggin' fast through that one chicane. Looks like we're going to make it too. I was so friggin' fast through that one chicane. Everyone else tried to follow me and would crash. So that's why they nicknamed me the kart breaker. I was too fast. Even the professional racers could not go as fast through there as me. So the one thing I struggle with racing games is the feel. When you're in a real car and you're driving fast, you've got that sense of feel and everything that you just can't get in a sim. Sims are much better now, especially with this force feedback. Looks like we're going to make it. There's not much fuel left, but we're going to make it. How good's that? We completed the quest. Shadow down. Okay. Help evacuees. Trailer park. Oh, that one. And to do this one, I think I need to bring that crane that we've got here. Well, here. We'll have to take that crane that we've got there, actually. Oh, we could do that. Bring that over here. And then have a truck here to put the containers on. Okay, that would work. I think that might have to be our next one. But for now, I think what I will do is we'll jump on that crane. We'll drive the crane over there. We're nearly out of time, and I'm getting a bit tired now because I've been streaming since God knows not that long. A while now since I started streaming about 5:36. About 6 o'clock I think I started my stream. It's been a long night, I know. Good to get some sleep. But I want to do my hour stream. For some reason I was getting a little bit bored, getting a bit upset with everything, but tonight I actually really enjoy doing all those races, even the ones where we got taken out and stuff like that. I'm working on my anger when that happens now. I just have to laugh it off. Just have to laugh. So look, see the truck? I've got the I put the cage around it and stuff like that. But you had to go where you get the cosmetic stuff like bull bars and stuff like that. Normally it's in the other section, but for this, and I would not have known because normally you just look at the other place, but this, I never knew it was there. It was just lucky that I thought, oh, let's go and have a look at some bull bars, see if we can make this thing look a bit more mean. And then, oh shit, I can add more fuel and some repair things, which makes this truck even better. Low overhangs, it just about goes everywhere this thing. A little bit slow. Slow's good sometimes. The only thing that would make this thing perfect, that's why that other truck still, the snow area is better than this, is that it has an automatic diff. So no matter what you're in, like now, you'd have automatic diff. I've got bored a lot. I've got so many games I've not finished because I get games, I start playing things really good. There's not many games I actually finish. Last of Us, I'm playing through Last of Us Part 1. By the way, I finally finished the TV series. Phil, you're going to be so happy with me. I finished the TV series. And man, that, apart from that gay episode, which honestly, if I'll probably watch the series back again, but I will skip that whole episode. That whole gay episode, so it did not make any sense. It did not add to the story. It did not add to anything in that whole game. That whole movie, should I say? The movie. That wasn't in the game. There was no. That shit wasn't there. So yeah, very good series, I must say. I grew to like the actress that played as Ellie, I must say. And Mando was also, he did that role really good too. I wasn't sure at first, but I do think they did a really good job. I'm gonna have to finish Part 2 now, because they're already working on the sequel, I believe, on the second series. So I'm going to have to finish Part 2. Yeah, and we know why, don't we? We know people aren't going to like what happens quite early. It all happened in the first. It's people when they realise what happens to you know who. It's going to cause some interesting discussion there. I still couldn't believe that happened when I played the game. Seriously? No, that can't be real. He can't be dead. So that's only part of the controversy about that season 2. I haven't really played too much of season 2, so be very careful. I've only really got past the bit where he dies. You know who dies, so I still need to learn a bit more about Abby. I think actually what I think I need to do is actually play more season of Part 2, I think. Try and finish Part 2 and then go back and play the new PS5 version of Part 1. I wonder if they'll do a remake, a PS5 version of it. I wonder if they're going to do a kind of remake of Part 2. With the series doing so well, I would say they will. I'm sure they're realising that they need to do part 3 so they can do the parts that the series is so good. Well, maybe what they're going to plan is the part 3 game will come out at the same time as season 3. So The Last of Us part 3 might come out at the same time as season pass 3. I reckon they're going to tie that up very close to each other. That could improve the lighting effects and maybe some of the ray tracing. Adding a bit of ray tracing with the lighting effects would definitely improve it. But yeah, there's not much they really need to do to it. They could do it as a free upgrade, I think, because that's a damn looking game anyway. I like the Uncharted games. I just don't start me on that bloody abomination that was the movie. Number one, worst casting ever for a James movie. I mean, Tom Holland as Drake? No. Just no. Another game I'm really playing, I wanted to play more through, is Horizon. I love the Horizon games. Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon West. There's a new kind of standalone add-on just for PS5, but you need to finish the second game. I haven't even finished the first one yet, actually. So we need to get those up here onto the back of a truck. I'm just going to test them. I'm not going to grab them yet. Can we get that? Or can we get to that one? Yes, we can. But for now, it's leave the engine down. Turn her off because we have to get the truck here. What I will do, we will dump the trailer, recover her, because I haven't quite used up my hour yet, so we've got another 5 minutes to go. I'm just going to go, there's another trailer I can use. I love how this thing turns. It's crazy. I'm drunk. Now I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I'm going to have to be up at 4. No, I might have to be up 3:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. I won't be here, Phil, when you get back. I'm ending the stream. So thanks for coming along, bro. Enjoy your smoke, because I'm just about to end the stream. I'm just going to go and pick up this trailer. But I won't be probably streaming it all tomorrow night, because I have to be up at 3:30 Saturday morning. But thanks for coming along, bro. And I will see you in a future one. This is the trail I prepared earlier. Oh, look at that, almost perfect. I'm just going to drive this to the petrol station. Can I get this around this corner? Out hitting the fence. Oh, I think we got a scrape. Oh, well, this is, remember I did knock that down from my fencing thing. We're going to park it up here, ready, next to the police department, so no one's going to steal this. Worryingly, that police department looks closed. Anyway, see you in the next one. Stay safe, happy gaming.